Welcome back to NoNoBadDog. As you can see from the timestamp, we've had a little bit of a break, but we are getting back up on the counter. And this week we are getting back up for kind of a special treat for the viewers. Most of what I eat on this show could be considered food in one form or another, but this is the first time that we've been getting up on something that you actually intend to keep out of the kitchen. That's right, this week we have NoNoBadDog. Boogs. So you can see this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode because not only do I have dried silkworms and dried bamboo worms, 5 of these, by the way, come from a Thailand company. Come from a Thai company that does special order insects online. We also have bagged silkworm pupa. We have flying termites. You can see that there, kind of bad reflection. Flying termites. We have mixed bugs. So we got what looks like 2 different kinds of crickets, a grasshopper, silkworm pupae, and I don't even know what the hell that thing is. It's huge. Look at that. Isn't that going to be fun? We also have another form. See, this is the top of the can, but it's upside down. Another form of silkworm pupae. These are from Korea, I believe. Got these at an Asian market. Took me a while to find them. They're not where you'd think they are. I'll just leave it at that. So we are going to start with the most prolific. Some of these are a little bit old. I actually got these a while ago. Also, I'm going to start with the mixed bugs. If you can see that, warning, it's not focusing. Warning, contains crustaceans. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Warning. Crustaceans. Yep. So we are going to start with the dried silkworm pupa. First time I've really... Oh, yeah. Don't those look just like you'd expect? First time I've really had bugs that weren't just like cricket in a lollipop kind of thing. So we're going to leave the silkworms right there. The dog came in here. I assume he wants some. That's a big... Oop. Okay, not that one then. Here we go. That's a big fat one. They're really light. They're really crispy feeling. I guess I should go over the ingredients, actually. Silkworm pupae, Bombyx mori, soybean oil, salt, and lemongrass. You can see that. So these are spiced. All right. So let's try the silkworm pupae. They taste dusty. Oh, God. No. Okay. The initial flavor, not bad. They just kind of taste dusty and crunchy and not altogether entirely appealing, but then they taste bad. Like they taste like old peanuts. I have had these for a couple of months now. I don't know if canned bugs can go bad. It does not have a use-by date on there. It just says consume immediately or keep an airtight container for up to 2 days. I think I'm going to get throwing those out, like, immediately. Okay. And we still have 2 more varieties of silkworm to get through. So, let's try... Oh, these look even worse, don't they? Yum. These are bamboo worms, fried and seasoned with salt. Okay, so these are cooked and dehydrated silkworms. These are fried. Hopefully the frying makes them better. We'll dump some of those out. Ooh, they look like... I don't know if you used to get those crispy little French fried onions. We'll try this guy. He looks good and sturdy. Alright, so this is a bamboo worm. Smells like nothing, but into the mouth it goes. Ow. Ugh. They taste greasier than the silkworms. I'm sure that's because they're fried. They're a little bit wetter, too. Like, they don't just crunch and dissolve into dust. They're pretty wet. But, I mean, they're not bad. They're greasy. They're kind of cold. Not my favorite snack, but I've been able to put 2 of them in my mouth. Now I'm drooling. Ugh. Sorry, no idea why that started happening. Alright. So, those are my favorites so far. And then we've got the flying termites. Cooked and dehydrated wing termite alatus, which I assume are like the breeding pair. Can be eaten from the bag or added to other foods. I guess if you wanted to make like a flying termite salad. Let's... okay, this friggin' Mylar bag is not wanting to open. Alright, there we go. So... oh! Okay. So that's the bag that it's packaged in. This is the bag they actually come in. They are tiny. Let's get some of these out. So these are flying termites. I'll stick that over here because we're getting into these now. They're pretty little. I'll take a pinch of these all together. A couple more. We'll be adventurous. We're eating bugs. Just like your 4-year-old cousin whenever you take him to the park. We're eating bugs. Alright, so that's the termite... what are they called? Alleles? Alatus. Elates? I don't know. Anyway, winged termites. Just termites and salt. Crunchy, dusty. Not bad, actually. They're a little more meaty than the silkworms, which just kind of... let's separate these. Kind of turn to dust in your mouth. These actually do kind of have a nutty taste. Less greasy than the bamboo worms. Less dusty than the silkworm pupa. These are my favorites so far. I might actually eat more of these. I can definitely see adding them to a salad or a stir fry or something. But we got some more bugs to get through, so let's make way. So here we have the mixed bugs. I really have no idea what to expect here. Can you see that? It's not focusing. Focus. Focus. Dehydrated grasshoppers, mole crickets, silkworm, crickets, sago worms, salt. So I'm guessing that's the sago worm. We'll try the grasshoppers and the sago worm and the crickets, but other than that, I've tried the silkworm once. I've got 2 more silkworm pupae coming up. I'm really not looking forward to just trying that, you know, silkworms 5 ways. There's no big guy. Oh yeah, big old plate of bugs. Look at that. I bet you never thought you'd see a guy eating a plate of bugs. So you can see here we've got the silkworms. We've got, oh, that's a cricket. We'll try the cricket first. Let's see. That cricket head is just full of crunch. That's not a good thing. What is this? That's a grasshopper. So imagine eating like really dusty, really dry soft-shell crab, but they're about this big, and so all their little legs kind of get stuck in your teeth, because that's not entirely pleasant. That's what's happening to me right now. So here's a grasshopper. Funny story that I might get in trouble for sharing with you. Got a friend who used to eat grasshoppers as a kid because she thought they were jumping green beans. So that doesn't look like a green bean, does it? Just enjoy that little anecdote while I try to work the last of those cricket legs out from between my teeth. All right, this guy only has 1 leg, but it's a big one. You can see that there. No, you can't. You can see that. Oh, I just broke it. Oh well. Into the mouth. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, grasshoppers also have that weird aftertaste. I don't know if it's the drying process or what, because that's now the second bug that's had that weird kind of off rotting peanut aftertaste. Oh my god, that's the sago worm, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the size of that thing. Like, just for comparison, that's the size... yeah, that's like digit-sized. Ugh. And it's fat, and it's got a little mouth parts. You can see that there. I am... ugh. And we've still got the juicy ones to get through. So, Maybe I really should have stretched these out a little bit more. Not kind of blow my whole bug surplus in one go. Yeah, is there anything I can eat to put off having that? Where's the mole crickets? I want to try a mole cricket. Is that a mole cricket? What the hell is that? That thing's huge. That's almost as big as the sago worm. I can't tell if that's the mole cricket. That's got to be the mole cricket, right? That doesn't look like a normal cricket, and it's definitely not a grasshopper. All right, we'll try this big chitin-y bastard. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to put this in my mouth. I'm going to put this in my mouth, and then I'm going to chew it. And I hope you all appreciate this, because, by God, this is not the kind of thing I would be spending my Saturday doing if it wasn't amusing as hell. But, okay, enough dissembling. Mole cricket. Giant ass. Looks like a beetle, doesn't it? Looks like more like a beetle than a cricket. Anyway. Huh. Yep. There's that unpleasant aftertaste. I'm starting to think it's just however they dry these. I mean, they're all absolutely covered in chitin, so you're not going to not get crunch. Like, they're super crunchy. They're crunchier than you'd think they'd be. They are little arthropods. What is that? That's another silkworm pupa. Okay. So let's do the sago worm, and then we'll move on. I don't think I'm going to do the last of the silkworm pupa. Those are just kind of the same thing as these, I think. Let me double check. Salted, cooked, and dehydrated silkworm pupae. Yeah, so may keep those around for a prank or something. But for the moment, we'll just do the sago worms, then we'll move on to the crowning glory. Oh, bug burps. Crowning glory of my insect video. Oop, dropped it on the counter. Can't eat it now. God, I wish. Look at the little mouth part. Look at that. That's not pleasant. That's going to be in my mouth. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I guess better dehydrated than fresh. I hope. I don't know. Apparently most insects fresh taste kind of nutty. These taste kind of like old bad peanuts. All right. Oh, and it kind of smells like old bad nuts. Ugh. Not like week with no shower bad, just kind of like long weekend funk, but all right. Yeah, I'm putting this off. Oh my God. The size of this chubby little bastard. All right, I got my water. I got a bucket back here just in case. I'd like to say, I have not thrown up during any of these videos that I can recall. I mean, if you go back through the archives over here and you see me throwing up, leave a comment. I'll mention you in the next video or something, but as far as I can remember, I have not thrown up during any of these videos, and I don't plan to start now. So it's you and me, sago worm. Oh my God. That was a million times worse than the silkworm. The rest of them are just crunchy, and they taste kind of bad, like these bamboo worms. They're greasy and cold, and they taste like old French fries, but whatever. I would eat like 100 of these. Just pour them down my mouth before I would even contemplate eating another sago worm. It was meaty. It tasted like feet jerky. It was god-awful. I don't know if it would be better or worse, like fresh, like live. But oh my God, that was horrendous. So, yeah, the crickets, the grasshoppers, not bad. I mean, not my thing, but whatever. I eat other weird stuff. That friggin' sago worm on there. Is that actually a sago worm? Yeah, sago worms. Sago worm, singular. There was only one in that package, thank God. It was horrible. It was just absolutely god-awful. So let's move on to what I have been assured is the worst of the bunch. I'm actually going to turn this over real quick before I open it so it doesn't start drooling everywhere. Looks like that says Food Pia brand. Bunch of Korean I can't read. Canned silkworm pupa. Ingredients: silkworm pupa, sugar, and water. So these were, oops, these were salted and dehydrated. These are cooked and sweetened. Oh, the can hissed. That's a good sign. Doesn't that look like something you'd find in a swamp? Let me... Oh, God, and they smell awful. That smells absolutely horrendous. It smells... I don't know if you've ever not changed a pool filter for a couple of months, like just left it there not running, but that's what it smells like. Let's pour some of these out. Oh, yeah. Canned in their own juices. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. These are fatter. Are they not? Like, these are... Compare. So, if I can get one. Ah, they keep falling. So, dried canned. Oh God, they're squishy too. Cooked, canned, no drying. These are fatter. Can you see those? The camera seems to be having a little trouble with the auto zoom. Yep, see? Little guy, big fat guy. And these were not my favorite to begin with. Oh God, that rank feet smell is everywhere now. These guys may displace the sago worm for my least favorite. Why did I think this was a good idea? Alright. Silkworm pupa. So this thing would have become a moth if they hadn't cooked it, and if I hadn't been going to eat it. Oh, it smells like rotten peanuts. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna eat it. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. No part of that. So, oh, God, I need more water. So I was complaining about these guys, right? The little dried ones, and how, oh, they're gross. They taste like dusty old peanuts and da-da-da. These taste like rotten peanuts. Like, you bite into them and there is a squish of juice. Tastes like rotten peanuts in swamp water. Really does. This is probably one of the more disgusting things I've ever eaten. And I don't just mean for the show. I mean, I've eaten some pretty gross stuff, and that's worse than the sago worm. At least the sago worm kind of had a jerky consistency. Oh, God. I don't even want to touch these anymore. These things are just full of juice, and the juice tastes like... You know how in prison you make toilet wine by, like, sticking fruit in a sock and leaving it in the toilet? It's like if you did that to peanuts that also had roaches in it. It's one of the most disgusting things I have ever tasted. And I can't believe I spent money on these. So, whatever. I don't know if maybe, like... Because it is a Korean snack. It's apparently a really popular bar snack in Korea, from what I've been told. Like, they'll have a bowl of peanuts here. They'll just have, like, silkworm pupa. And I'm sure it's nutritious. I know bugs have a lot of protein and low fat and vitamins and all that good stuff. But honestly, this is one of the worst. I can't even turn the can right side up because it'll all fall out. There's still about half a can in there. So if anyone wants them... Now, I know bugs are supposed to be, like, really good for you or all that stuff, but honestly, I think the only way I would eat any of these again, except the termites. Termites were surprisingly palatable. It's almost like old pine nuts, but not like super old, not like bad. Not naming any names, but bad. But yeah, the termites, pretty okay. Bamboo worms, kind of greasy. Tastes like old French fries. Not my thing. Not bad. Silkworm pupa in any form is disgusting. They really are. I'm sorry. I will not have more than one. I know that's usually my thing. Is like, oh, eat two, make sure, but no, just no. Let's go bury that somewhere, and I don't know. It's just trash. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble because I am not trying to think about throwing up. Or rather, I'm trying to not think about throwing up, because if I think too hard about what that tasted like, I am going to do another NoNoBadDog first and just kind of puke everywhere. So, yeah, if you want to try it for yourself, they're like $3 at an Asian market. Go into the Korean section, go to the canned meats. Or were these by the vegetables? I know they weren't with fish. I kept expecting to find them with the tuna and the other canned fish, and it wasn't. It was somewhere weird. The rest of it, just order online. Look, Thailand unique. There you go. Plug in them. Now maybe they'll send me more bugs. No, if you're watching this, do not. Do not send me more bugs. I will not eat them. I will just hide them around the house like a cat. I'll just have bug stashes everywhere. Anyway, if you want to try for yourself, Thailand Unique is the company I got these from. I actually do recommend the flying termites. They taste pretty good. Although that may just be compared to, like, everything else. So, move these lids a little bit. Kind of try to get these guys all in the same picture. Yeah! Can't really do that on this one. They're all in different sections. But anyway, so this has been NoNoBadDog getting up on the counter for bugs for some crazy reason. Can't really remember why I thought this was a good idea. But join us next week when we will get up on the counter for something that is not bugs. I hope. Now I'm pretty much out of bugs. Alright, this has been NoNoBadDog, and thank you for joining us as we get up on the counter once again.